Good morning, YouTube and Facebook or Instagram or wherever else this video is being seen. This is Michael at bigmoneyfishing.com. I believe it's January 12th of 2020. I said I was going to make 52 videos this year. We know last year my river got flooded and I really couldn't fish, but this is something I want to do. I'm not worried about subscribers, but I'd like the subscribers. But let's get to the point. First of all, let's have a sip of coffee. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and I'm doing this while the wife and kids are sleeping, so I don't get interrupted, and the kids don't be in the video. Anyway, we're going to talk about carp fishing with corn and just making some bait. So, we have here great value Walmart corn. This is 50 cents a can, and it's 15 ounces. You can get this at any store, Walgreens, CVS, Kroger's. In our area we have Hy-Vee, and obviously Walmart is like the cheapest place that you can get it. This is 50 cents, and then we have a family size can. I think it's 98 cents. I've got several of these in my boat, several of these in my car, and it is cheap bait. But what is cheaper is field corn. So this is deer field corn that I got at Tractor Supply. It's a 50-pound bag for $9.99. Unfortunately, this is too hard to use on a hook, or you don't want to chum with this or bait a spot. I guess in England they say a swim. I need to get my English accent up. Then stay in the swim. We're going to bait a chum a spot. But that's probably a horrible accent. Anyway, and so to prep this, you've got to soak it for 24 hours and then boil it for an hour or so. I've had mixed results boiling it. I don't have any way of boiling outside, so I'll have to boil it in the house. And my wife was like, hey, you're taking up eyes on the range. I'm trying to cook and you're boiling this corn, so I'd have to do it early in the morning. Now, my time is valuable. I'm a software developer by trade. I've contracted jobs for $50 an hour, $100 an hour. So I kind of use that as my gauge. It's like, do I really want to spend hours boiling corn? There's nothing wrong with boiling corn for hours. If you have the time and the propane outside to do it, I say go for it. I just don't. I have young kids, and I barely get to fish, and I just don't have time to be boiling corn for the most part. I still do it every now and then. But another thing about this corn is it's a lot tougher on your hook. It's a lot bigger, and it'll stay on a hair a lot longer, on a bare hook a lot longer, because it's a lot tougher and it's bigger. Sometimes when I'm using this, it comes off. It's easier for little fish to get off your hook. Little fish will try to peck it off your hook. And so, but I just want to iterate that I'm not against this. I've caught plenty of carp on corn. But I just want to show you how you're able to do this pretty quickly with the Instant Pot. And so I've got my wife's Instant Pot here, and yes, I did. She knows I'm doing this, so I'm not being sneaky or anything. But all you need to do, and I think we have here, all the measurements got rubbed off of this, but I want to say this is 3 cups of field corn. Bought this at Tractor Supply, 50-pound bag for $9.99. I know Walmart sells this sometimes. I think they have a 40-pound bag for like $8.99. It's really cheap. Maybe at the end of this video we'll break down the math per ounce, but you're not interested in that. You're really interested in how can I do it with this. Now, this is my second time trying this. The first time I put it in there for 20 minutes. That was not long enough. I ended up having to boil it some more to make a pack bait. Some corn I wanted to put in a pack bait and chum a spot. So all you have to do, today we're going to do this for 35 minutes. And then we'll let it run, and then we'll check it. And we just want to be able to mush it with our finger. For me, I want it to be soft enough that I can put on a hair rig. If I was chumming a spot or something, I'd probably make it softer. So we're going to dump this in here. And Then you'll need some water. And you want enough water to cover the corn. So you want to make sure it's covered. That's covered. We'll put a little bit more in there, just to make sure it's covered. Now, I was thinking at this point it might be good to maybe put some scent here. Maybe you could put some sugar in here with this. I think that would make it rot faster, but if it's a short session or you're going to use it all up, it doesn't matter. I was actually thinking about putting imitation vanilla in here with this, or maybe pineapple juice, maybe even Kool-Aid or strawberry jello. We're not going to do that video because, like I said, it's in the middle of January and my lakes are frozen over now. And this is, just me trying to stay on track to make 52 videos this year. I'll probably just throw this on the ice so it'll chum the spot for later, but I'm not worried about being acidic. Heck, we could probably even dump all the juice from this in there just to give it some scent. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me some comments down below. Maybe we'll make that video this spring when we actually can fish. Maybe put some cream style corn or something. Right now we're just going to use water. So what we want to do is we want to get our lid on tight. And this is a Presto Instant Pot. I know there's other brands. I don't know what my wife paid for this, $59, $69, $70. I have seen them used for like $30 on eBay, so it might be worth having. So we'll get this top on there. Lock it. And we're going to make sure that it's not venting and the vent is closed. We'll get all this out of the way. I can tell you now 20 minutes is not enough for this pot. So we're going to set this for 30. We're going to set it for 35 minutes on high and let it go. So what we have to do is we have to push. Let's see what we got going on here. You get older, you got to take your glasses off to see. We're going to push high, and then we're going to put it on 35 minutes. It's going to let us go high. Alright, something's wrong here. Let's try and pressurize this. I'm actually going to stop this and start over. Let's see. Oh, cancel. Alright, now we're going to push our time high. For some reason it won't let me go past that. Let's see, rice. Oh, because I have it on slow cook, that's why. So let's put this on let's cancel this. Alright. There we go. There was a slow cook function and it wouldn't let me go past that. We're going to put this on 35 minutes. I'm going to make sure it's locked. And then we're going to push the pressure button. Alright, so it's going. We're going to let that go. Sorry for my technical difficulties. That doesn't really make for great videos. But we got it for 35 minutes on high. And we're going to let it go. We'll stop the camera now and see what happens. Be sure to check out our website at bigmoneyfishing.com. We'll be back as soon as this pressurizes after 35 minutes. Alright, well it's been about 45 minutes. It takes a little while for that pot to pressurize. So the corn's been in there for 35 minutes pressurized and it's done. So now, what's very important just for safety reasons, you want to make sure you vent this thing. So we're going to vent it, and all the vent juice is going to come off, and it actually smells very much like corn down there, like sweet corn out of a can. So let's let this vent and we'll crack it open. Check out my sweet mug I got, someone gave me. Coffee, because punching you in the face is illegal. I didn't want to put carp or catfish on it. So we're going to let this vent. See what happens. We got a towel here. Venting. Now I do want to say I got this idea from a YouTube channel called Carp and Catfish Bait Tips, Tricks, and Techniques. I believe the guy who runs this YouTube channel, his name is Josh, I believe. I won't say his whole name on here. I don't know if he'd appreciate that. But he's a friend of mine on Facebook, and he's the one who showed me this. So, of course, everyone wants subs, but I would rather he get the credit for this. And go to his channel, Carp and Catfish Baits, Tips, Tricks, and Techniques. He's got a very similar video doing the same thing. I'm not doing anything revolutionary. Please leave comments and tell him I sent you. I want him to get all the subs he can get. He's been very helpful to me. And sub to mine too, but I'd rather you sub to his. Okay, so now we're vented. We're going to pop this off. And get all this out. We're going to put this over in the sink. And I should have brought a spoon or something down here. Maybe we do got some down here somewhere. No. So we're going to scoop some of this out. We're going to see if it's soft enough. Now this is very hot, so be careful. Right. And so it should be able to be smashed with my finger. And yes, and that's a lot better than last time. I don't know if you can see that, but I was able to smash that with my finger. So you can try, stir it up and try another piece. So, you know, the rule is always, can you smash it with your finger? And yeah, it smashed very easily. So, you know, maybe it could go in a tad bit longer, but that's done. And this would be perfect for, I think that's good enough. It smashes relatively easy with my finger. Okay, so now let's pour this in this Pyrex bowl, and then we'll pour it back in the original thing to see how much it's expanded. So it's still got some water in it. I'm going to pour this in here. Okay, so we have this much now, and that says it's about 5 cups. And here's what we started with. So let's see, I'm just going to fill this up and show you it has expanded. Pour this water out. Okay, and this is what we started with, and now we have that plus this. So we can see that it did expand greatly. I got to do a better job of making sure my face doesn't get cut off, but you're not looking at my ugly mug, you care about the corn. Now, would I change anything about this? You know, this could definitely go on a hair rig. You know, I could smash it pretty easy with my finger. It wouldn't hurt to go 40-45 minutes, but it does smash pretty easy. So please tell me what you think. Hopefully in the future we will make another video of this where we'll put some sin in it, make a pack bait out of it. But like I said, it is January and my lake is frozen over, so I've got the cabin fever bad. Please check me out at bigmuddyfishing.com. That's a website. My YouTube channel is also Big Muddy Fishing. Big Muddy Fishing, and you can go to YouTube and search for that, or if you go to my website, there is a link to that. Please also check out Carp and Catfish Bait Tips, Tricks, and Techniques on YouTube. Mr. Josh, and let him sub to him and let him know I sent you. Thank you, and we'll see you next week when we have another video. Remember, we're trying to make 52 videos this year. BigMuddyFishing.com.